welcome everyone to another Freedom Friday stream. As you can see, we're on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and as we can also see, the startup screen still doesn't like me having more than one word there. It seems to be trying to centralize the text a bit too much, so I'm going to have to change that as well. But still, well, experiments. Hopefully the frame rate is a lot better now, because I found there actually is a setting in OBS to increase the outputted frame rate. So I was throwing that up to 60 FPS, and we'll just hope that it's a bit less janky than Dark Souls 3 was. Anyway, let's get right into it. I have played, I don't know, pretty much a little bit of this once, many years ago. Let's see. Combat difficulty will keep on normal. Have I played the other Lara Croft reboot games? I have, yes, and enjoyed them thoroughly. Exploration difficulty. Yeah, that's fine. Puzzle difficulty gives general hints on the next action to perform. Interact with objects and silent say. Enjoy change time mechanics. Yeah, that seems fine. That all seems fine. Which one is the best, personally? It's been a very long time since I played them. Like, in each case, I bought it, played it, and then put it down. Didn't play it much more, and then I've played other games since then, and not really gotten my hands on one of these for a while. I would say, honestly, the original, the first of the reboots. So just, just Tomb Raider, basically. That one for me, like, I really enjoyed that because it really set the tone of what was to come, and it really captured the feel of Tomb Raider. And then there was Rise of the Tomb Raider, and honestly I don't remember that anywhere near enough to comment on it, so purely on the fact that the first one sticks in my mind more, memory-wise, makes me say that that's my better one. And I can already hear heartbeat of my controllers going. And Square Enix had to get their interactive title card in there. Starting off with Lara in danger. Because Lara's always in danger. Always. That's concerning. Yeah.
Parachutes! I know! Get ready to jump! No fucking way! Why do we have to? Are you out of your fucking mind, Lara?
Yes.
Jumping out of this plane!
I mean, he was right.
Come on! Come on!
Square Enix, I like you, but I hate you. I've got very little bad to say about Square Enix. Like, yeah, they've done some bad things, but then again, name me a game developer that hasn't. But at the same time, they've done so many good things at the same time. Oh, already got the blood and dirt. Yep, definitely Tomb Raider. And Lara's already hurt. Definitely Tomb Raider.
Jonah, I'm here. Just a little stuck. A rock pinned my leg.
Don't move, I'll get help.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail. I don't want to attract attention.
I'm on my way.
There's Destiny looking game. Yeah, but just because it looks like Destiny doesn't mean it's going to be as bad as Destiny. It could be Destiny inspired, but better. But I do still wonder why they went for it looking like Destiny. Perhaps. Yeah, time will tell.
Shit. Maybe through there.
No, I've actually got control. Yeah, I'm just going to lower the sound on the ambient effects, just because that intro was ridiculously loud. That's one thing, reference is one thing, inspiration is another, but imitation is a serious form of flattery, so woo. I mean, it's really hard to draw the line between referencing and inspiration, between that and imitation, when it comes to games, because there is such a finite amount of ways you can take a game, and there is such a finite number of ways of doing it. I mean, it could just be that everything we've seen looks very Destiny-like, and it's because we're exposed to Destiny, we know Destiny, we're familiar with Destiny, that we're automatically thinking that's what we can see so far. We're seeing bits that are like Destiny, so we're making it out to be a Destiny clone. It could very well be that it's actually got nothing to do with Destiny, it's nothing like it, and in fact it's, you know, just far better. Like, already the abilities that they're saying that has that each of the classes have, and the way that they play it already is very much more diverse than the three
Jonah, I'm
classes
out.
in
Be careful,
Destiny.
the way into the site is full of traps.
Trinity's not done with it yet.
They're protecting something.
6 weeks, and still no solid leads on who's leading the local Trinity cell. But I talked to some people in town, and they're excited. There's a VIP coming to the Day of the Dead. Name's Dominguez. We should look into it.
Time will tell, as I've heard. Yeah. Time will tell. And, you know, it also will tell if they make it a MMO slash looter shooter like Destiny is, which I really don't think they will, because they've already got a really decent MMO to be dealing with. Well, technically 2, because they haven't actually shut down the servers for 11. Just, you know, Final Fantasy 11 doesn't get any more updates.
Jonah, I made it.
I'm on my way in. Almost there.
Sorry I didn't wait. Be careful.
I'm starting to think now that I actually have not played this, because I don't remember this or whatsoever. I'm starting to think that the experience I had with a Tomb Raider game recently actually was just Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Beautiful.
And I've not played this one. Whoops. Oh dear. That's not good. That's right, Lara is here. Take some photos.
Laura! Wow. Get a load of this place. Guess all that research paid off. Now we know what Trinity is after.
Yeah, they really didn't want us in here.
Just to pick Clara. Yeah, it's really not like her.
I saw where the passage collapsed on me back there. You want me to take a look at that wound?
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. No, it's just, you know, a really nasty gash on a place that has one,
This inscription is some sort of riddle.
a major
Pink
artery
fish.
nearby. It's fine.
Silver-crowned mountain.
And it appears to be bleeding some more, so, you know.
There's a date here. But something's off. Looks like it was damaged, perhaps intentionally.
Why would Trinity sabotage this? They usually just destroy everything.
And no, I think the damage is older. But who would have tampered with it?
Uh-oh.
Lara! We gotta get out.
Hey, she knows. Oh, yeah, booby trap.
Move!
Hurry!
Come on!
If you hadn't dragged me out, I'd still be in there taking pictures.
We'd still be in there. Don't know if you'd be doing much.
Jonah.
Hey, you want a fresh
Lara has her priorities. Yeah.
group at the cafe?
Sure.
Dr. Dominguez is supposed to be there tonight.
Sounds good. I'll try and decipher the riddle, see if the date has anything to do with it.
Right. Pink fish, Silver Crown Mountains, I'll look into it. By the way, this cafe is supposed to have really good food. You know the chef.
Yeah, I'm not very hungry.
After all of that, I'm starving.
Eat a whale. That's a whole new one. And here we are in the Day of the Dead now. Well, I think it's been Day of the Dead anyway. It's just, you know, now it's in place where it's being celebrated.
There he is.
It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Not much.
He's,
Leading a few Trinity
I hope he's not
boys
trying to be subtle, because he's
My father mentioned him
failing
in his journal more than
massively.
once. He's an expert on pre-colonial ruins.
Everyone says he's a great guy. Big help to the town. So how's your leg?
Jonah, look. The riddle. Its directions. To find the
Oh,
hidden
she's
city,
deflecting.
go
How's your
south
leg?
along the
That's
shore
fine.
Until you find the pink fish.
This is where we're going to do, you know, self-amputation simulator a few hours in.
It goes on. Then chase the heart of the serpent to the silver-crowned mountain.
And Lara gets a bionic leg.
Look at this.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's the constellation Hydra, the serpent. This
I'm just reaching
star
too much for
is the
cyberpunk
heart.
stuff, because I
Set
really
in the
want
southwest.
cyberpunk.
So southwest from the Amazon River. Brazil.
Peru.
Oh, so that's the guy that just went flying? Yeah, that's him. That's Jonah.
This date
Somehow
on the
he
ruins.
survived that,
If
you
look
know, the
closely,
plane
it's
splitting in half and
damaged.
it
This
crashing
number
somewhere.
looks like
And he's
a
managed to
Maya
survive that without
13, but what
any
if it's
injuries.
really an 8? With precession, it
What?
And, you know,
precession.
Lara has her
The
leg mangled.
Earth tilts, so over time these stars appear in a different place on the horizon. Important if you're navigating by the night sky.
Okay.
In the Maya calendar, that's a 2,000-year difference. Back then, the heart of the serpent set directly to the west.
So that's why it's in Peru, not Brazil. Trinity has been looking in the wrong place.
Exactly. We need to look for the silver-crowned mountain in Peru. There's more. Something about a key. What is Trinity looking for in the hidden city?
Doctor, we found it.
Yes. Show me.
Another person who stands out like a sore thumb.
You heard that too, right?
Let's see where he goes.
Oh, are we going to do some Assassin's Creed style stealthing?
This place. Let's try to blend in.
Yes, now I really can't tell who that is. Okay, actually, I now can't definitely tell who that is. And the hood, yeah, this is going really Assassin's Creed.
Heard they brought in
Oh.
reinforcements.
I'll stay.
I mean, to be fair, because it's not... Hang on a sec. Now we'll just get rid of those notifications. At least because it's not going directly from PlayStation, it's a bit better with regards to what's being streamed. So the mystery.
I want to avoid what happened with the last cell we took down.
Yes.
So we were at
Enjoy a
Brazil.
quick look at my home
So
screen.
much for a night off.
Where did Dominguez go?
Oh, I can't wait for
Yeah.
him to jump on me.
Let's look around.
It's like, oh, I knew you've been here
Someone
all
must know
along.
something.
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
¿Puedes creerlo? A este lo atraparon bebiéndose las ofrendas.
Oh dear. I'm sure I was just as mischievous as a child.
No hay que castigarlo. El tequila se encargará de eso. Tomó bastante.
It's a good guess. Yeah. It's almost like I know what this
Any
game
sign of
is,
him?
tends to be.
Let's keep looking.
Don't think it's that cliched, not yet. I don't know.
Maybe I could light one for my mother. I'm not really used to crowds.
You'd rather storm guards or the deathless?
No, this is fine.
Jonah, he's at the gate.
Oh, we didn't need to actually ask anyone, you know, just got some... What the, so...
Be sure I'm not followed.
So Jonah tells Lara they should do something to blend in. He does nothing to blend in whatsoever. No mask, no...
think I can find
nothing to
another
cover
way.
his outfit. He just goes as he is, sticking out like a real sore thumb.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Good. You can't come through this way.
I heard there was some kind of crazy fiesta, like chicks in skull makeup. Y'all know anything about that?
It's not for tourists.
You know, Maria invited. You know her? She's my cousin. My abuela, she was from here. Don't look like her. I wanted to make like an offering. What's that thing you do with the blankets? All right. You know what? I can see you guys are busy. I won't waste any more of your time. Y'all keep on trucking. Thanks for your service. Keep it up.
I mean, that's also slightly cliched. But,
Jonah, I'm in.
wow, that was a very good distraction.
Those guards weren't at
Where's
the gate
Malrus?
earlier.
I actually don't
Dominguez
know.
must suspect something.
He might be on Warframe.
Excuse me.
Might be on Warframe, might be playing something else actually, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I do stream these the Friday sessions now earlier than usual, so it might be that he's got something to do until 5.
Yes, sir. No one questions your leadership of the organization.
We've come too far to stop now.
Yes, sir.
Pardon.
They're ready for anything.
Jonah, Dominguez is not just the leader of this cell. I think he's the leader of Trinity.
We need to be careful.
Leader of Trinity. We're definitely going to get the
Yeah,
chance
yeah,
to
I
kill
heard
him,
you.
aren't we? Yeah, no we're not.
My fault.
So that's, you know, we never get the chance to kill the big bad guy at the beginning of the game. Unless doing so makes him, you know, 10 times more powerful.
Someone set off a trap at the first sight. You think it was Croft?
Wait,
What's wrong?
I want confirmation. No more guessing.
I'll make sure we get visual confirmation.
No, it sounds like they pretty much
Jonah,
know that
they
it's
might have
me.
noticed me. I'll try the back alley.
I'll find another way around.
10 times more powerful. What is this, anime? I mean, this is involving ancient gods and powers like that kind of thing, so yeah, 10 times. Yeah, I'll go with 10 times at least.
You're very gracious.
We should go. Yeah, this is Commander Rourke. Dominguez wants confirmation Croft is here. You have the photo. Female, Caucasian, early 20s. You got that? Good. They'll find her.
Good. I don't want anyone getting in
That could have been a lot worse. So apparently they might not have seen me, or they're just playing it up to make it sound like they have. But no, they haven't.
Sorry.
Cierra la puerta al salir.
Right.
Get out of my office. There's a door when you leave.
Don't worry. Go. Hey.
The readings at the site are unlike anything we've ever seen.
It's the key to our next
I mean, I know it's, you know, a massive plot hole pointing out, but if Lara's armed, which she must be, she, you know, just pop, get her gun out and just shoot him in the head as soon as she's got a clear shot. That's it.
Jonah,
Trinity dealt with.
they've entered the
We're
dig
good.
site.
We
It's
know where
fenced
we need
off
to
with
go,
a
and we know that
guard
Trinity are
Find
being
another way in.
evil.
I found a
So,
good spot.
you know, why not kill the Trinity head and then just go over? Just to hide and file things. Press R3 to hide and file things. Okay. Sounds good. That's enough. That's easier. See, well, okay, so she's got a holster but no pistol in it. So okay, she's got a bow, right.
There's got
Okay,
to
so
be
yeah,
more
pulling
to
that
these
out in the middle of the
rumors.
market and, you know, firing an arrow into his head might have been... Oh no, there's a gun in that holster now. She had a gun, she could have taken this out and taken a
Inside
shot
some
and killed
sort
him and dealt with this
cave.
really quickly. Ah, plot holes. I mean, you know, in the same sense that the first Indiana Jones film, the massive plot hole of that is that if Indiana Jones hadn't gotten involved, it actually would have gotten better. But then there's no story. I know, but, you know, realism, making sense. The story is that Lara finally has an adventure where she doesn't get injured left, right and centre.
Come on. Just do it.
Oh, that went right in his arm. Into his ear, probably.
Not anymore, Mr. Lead Archaeologist. Your employment?
Please, no. I have money. I can pay you.
I was trying to... I'm sorry, but he now has an arrow through his gut. So, yeah, a wonderful thing about that tutorial, it said tap R2 to loose a silent arrow, hold it to charge.
You work for Trinity.
It wouldn't let me loose a silent arrow, which is why I wasn't shooting at his head until, you know, I did the charge thing. So, if they wanted to make that tutorial a bit better and more immersive, they should have just said, you know, at that point, hold R2 to charge an arrow. And then
Jonah,
afterwards,
Trinity
you know,
just tried
then
to
tell
kill
you
a
about doing the
local
silent arrow.
archaeologist.
Oh God.
I have to find what they're looking for.
This is Commander Rourke.
Items
All teams,
around.
get ready for Operation Blackout.
Oh, used for healing. Oh, okay. Ah, the old resource collection. That's a better idea, to be honest, yeah. I've played enough games to know what makes a good tutorial, and... if you're going to tell someone about a mechanic, in
I know
context,
this figure.
then
Ishal, the goddess of the field.
only tell them about the part of the mechanic that you want them to use,
This is
basically.
Shakshal, the new
And especially don't tell them about a mechanic that they actually can't use at that
Shakshal.
point.
The key lies beyond her gaze. The key. This is it. The entrance must be down there.
Of course.
Got to make my way down.
Right. Ooh. It's like Makiri all over again.
Okay, this should work.
That's not quite as bad as Makiri counter, but yeah, it does have that sort of same feel to it.
This is Commander Rourke. I want the site secured ASAP. When Dr. Dominguez arrives, we all go in together.
I mean, and conveniently, I've got his radio frequency, so I can listen in. Hello, Callie. Thank you for dropping in.
Guards, get ready.
On your phone.
Dr.
Oh,
Dominguez is
you
on his way down.
thing.
Damn, we better hurry.
Oh, so far. As I was saying before, Lara so rudely interrupted me.
Got this.
So far, I'm liking this. How many would they be there? No
The
idea.
statue is looking at that cave.
So you use momentum and then press X to jump. Okay.
This is it. Jonah, I'm entering a cave. We may lose contact.
Copy that. I'll keep an eye on Trinity out here.
Used for endurance mixtures. Okay. Infinite supply of rope, it
This
seems.
cave looks like it's usually underwater.
Before I was unable to work, what did I do? All sorts of things. Mostly office jobs and administrator things. I never had what you would call a discernible work-based skill. Oh, yours. %, ma'am, a depiction of my year journey. Okay.
The carvings on this Maya monolith are far too deteriorated to read.
There. As you aim and R2 to use rope arrows and pull objects wrapped in rope. Well, at least unlike other games like this,
Right.
she actually has kept a load of her upgrades from the previous games. Not down 5 deaths was a carving. Oh, okay. You're glad you found me. It sounds strange, right? Eh. Always happy to be able to provide entertainment to people, especially if they enjoy it. Yay.
What is this place?
Creepy underground location number 3. Okay. Your objective's down there, but hey, check out that pot, those mushrooms, and look, a pole. Like finding Brett back in Shadows of War series. I'm nowhere near his caliber, honestly. But still, thank you very much for the very kind comparison. Oh, nothing in this level up. Is he going to give me a tutorial on how to dive? You love the British. I mean, it's true, we do have a unique way of doing things in our own culture, which seems to be at least somewhat enjoyed by many others. What was with the musical cue there? It was an eel. Hardly, you know, like a piranha's going to go by or a shark. Well, at least that's believable. Oh. He just wanted a hug. That was literally all that was. He just wanted a nice little hug. still resented for our nation invading your place in the past. I mean, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, we have... The British at one point or other have owned a good chunk of the world, and it's been through invasion and, yeah, exploitation and other bad things. It's best not to shy away from those facts. You know, it did happen. It was a thing. It's not the best or nicest of things. And now I have a very stocky Tomb Raider. Oh, and I think I've lost my bow through all that.
I have to find the temple
No,
Dominguez is looking for.
my bow just somehow disappeared from being off my back, and it survived that entire thing. Missing gear. Progress past this point requires the reinforced knife. I mean, at least it tells me. I mean, I would have preferred if, you know, it just retained the mystery of progress past this point is locked for some reason. I saw that tripwire, and rather than stop and cutting it, I just decided to jump over it. No, nothing down there apart from death. Is this game open world? I don't know. I think it's partly open world, but it's definitely built with the
I made it.
intention to go
In
back
an
to certain
underground
places when you got
temple.
upgrades.
Good.
If it's anything like the first game was.
Oh, that's not good.
Laura, Trinity's blasting their way in.
Oh, of course.
I can tell it's causing tremors. There's a pyramid. I'm gonna get to the top.
No, that's not what I wanted you to do, Lara. I pressed the jump button. I mean, in all fairness, my jump button is X, and I think we've established through the Sekiro streams that my X button doesn't work. Like the previous one, Fallen Order. Yeah. I like a game which, you know, progress locks between,
Good. There
like
are
with your
platforms that can help me
gear
reach the top.
upgrades.
Looking for something to weigh
But
them down.
it does it in a natural feeling way, rather than just, you know, arbitrary,
I'm gonna get closer.
you need X item to get through here because reasons. But for the most part, like, the Tomb Raider games definitely seem to do that quite well. X button doesn't work, you know, if we get to jump. I mean, it's a bit of both. Sometimes I just press it too late, and sometimes it just does not work at all. So, oh right, okay. It's a long way around, and I could have just walked through there. Unless it's a sort of progressing shortcut. Oh no, wait! I see what that is. Yeah, I see it. Oh, gold. Sell gold ore to merchants. Right, okay. In case we didn't know what gold ore is good for, it is good for selling. Nothing else. Oh! Jesus. Right, okay. It's one of these timed ones. Hence why it's better now that I have this open. Really? Okay. Emoto to the rescue. Hello, Emoto. Ah, okay. I mean, I wonder if I could actually make that jump over there. I don't really think I could. does not stay down long enough for me to... Oh, wait. I've just seen this thing has wheels. Clever game. Again, X button didn't want to activate at the right time. And Twitch is immediately messing with the moto, and also the game is not recognising the when you press square. So yay, that was helpful. I need to know about objective beacons game. So next we're supposed to lose a rope out of a distant cord to create a rope line. She moves along that ridiculously quickly. Like, I get that she's, you know, used to that sort of thing, but still. That's some really quick rope usage. And as motor only took 3 refreshes. Oof. That could be nasty. That would have been Lara Kebab if I'd tripped that. Oh, that looks like it's fixed there. Okay, so what's this do? Watched Robin play Mirror's Edge the other day, very reminiscent to this playstyle of parkour. Yeah, there's definitely inspiration in this of Mirror's Edge. Interestingly enough, there's also a game coming out very soon, like in the next couple of days, called Ghost Runner. And that is very much like... Imagine if you took Mirror's Edge, made it cyberpunk, but you were playing a cybernetic ninja with a katana, and everything dies in one hit, including you. That's Ghost Runner. It's intense, it's frantic, it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, ooh, boy, does it make you want to know why they were being so sadistic. Ghost Runner, yeah. Okay. So it was there. Was that actually supposed to be there? Or do I need to find something here to attach it to? Well, let's re-establish the this rope thing. Let's just make sure. I think the Ghost Runner demo is actually still on Steam. I have no idea what that's meant to be doing at all. Ah, okay. Now I see. That's not how a rope works. No, it's not. This game is not going to be caring about physics once again. And the fact that I've done that and the other ropes disappeared, that's definitely not how rope works. And go, along it goes. Quite fortunate that, you know, the entirety of a dungeon is set up exactly like this. Do I listen to rock music or metal? Yes, indeed I do. Quite often. It's definitely my preferred genre. Well, that's definitely showing me where I'm going. Have I heard The Who? More than heard, I've seen them in concert. They're absolutely amazing. What? Yep. Went to see them in concert like a month or so before all the quarantine stuff happened. Hey, that's not how you climb, you fool. Use your legs and do the frog thing. Yeah, I love their songs as well. And it's such an amazing amount of energy when you see them live.
Jonah!
Yeah, I'm here.
Jonah, there's a mural here. It shows a box.
A box.
Inscription says, the silver box of Ishal. That must be what's in the hidden city. This is a Maya myth.
Especially Trade Trig and the song Fallen Order. Yeah. When I saw them live, they opened with the song from Fallen Order.
Wait, there's more. Looks like a series of cataclysms. A tsunami. A storm. An earthquake. Volcanic eruption.
So much for the god.
That's magical. It was.
Well, in Maya belief, Kukulkan is the god of creation and destruction. This looks like the Hydra constellation, but the stars seem out of alignment.
Oh, are you sure you want to be? Well, it's letting the game do it rather than me. How about Rammstein? Yep, I really enjoy listening to Rammstein as well. Haven't seen them live. Was going to go to the America tour they were going to be doing this year, but of course then pandemic screwed that all up. So hopefully, if they do it next year, then I'll be going to that. Mostly did proper climbing for half a year. You're supposed to spread your legs as you climb and stick as close to the wall, so your weight is close to the wall. You're meant to use your legs to push it upwards, while your hands only keep you from flopping backwards. Makes sense. I'm pretty sure you're also not meant to be taking things like that from, you know, dig sites. But, you know. Well, that's prophetic.
What have I done? Shit. Jonah, get to higher ground.
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Who? Dr. Dominguez and more men. Apparently we found more.
You were lucky enough to see Rammstein in Manchester a few years back in Dragon Force Cousins? Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's what the reinforcements are for.
The reason you found Rammstein is because of the Destroy All Humans remake. Oh, interesting, they've got music in that.
Okay,
Well, let's
let's make sure everything's copacetic here.
Well, he didn't know what was going to happen.
Answer me! You finished with that pump yet? Operation Blackout has been initiated. None of the local workers leave the site alive. Ah, fuck. We've planned for this. Make sure the perimeter's secure.
Enemies are highlighted in red, are visible to others. Those in yellow are isolated.
But I hear the readings are off the charts. Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rourke
Cool.
gets here.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. This is taking way too long. Dominguez has to wait for us when he gets here. It's not gonna be pretty.
Objects can be thrown to distract enemies.
What's happening at the gate?
And of course it's bottles.
Yep. Operation Blackout. I hate this backward fucking country.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready. Moving to next grid. Copy that.
Gotta investigate.
They used Ishville as the reveal trailer music. Oh, nice. Very nice choice of song. Found them like their Mutter album. The rest is good, but Mutter is just something else. Agreed. I discovered them when Mutter came out. Is my controller actually broken? It's not wholly broken. It's just, you know, my X button doesn't work all the time, and we'll put it like this. This is a second-hand controller and second-hand console, so it's old. And, you know, I noticed whilst I was playing Rage that holding down the X button for boosting, and it would actually, the boost was stuttering, which means that the button doesn't work wholly properly. Yeah, I was a massive fan of the Mutter album, and that's about when I found them. Yeah, well, I'm fixing it tomorrow. What? Wait, what? Hello, mate, Callie. Love you too. Have a nice time at work.
Yeah, they've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages. Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it. Yeah, assholes should have minded their own business.
To play it, do I hold it in my second hand?
Base camp, this is Gamma Leader. Where's our backup?
Oh yes, the Moto is actually native German.
I'm sure somebody heard something.
Just gonna go stealth kill. German intensifies. What the? How was that stealth kill? But apparently they heard me. I'm sorry. What?
All right, let's dispose of the bodies. You, monitor the policeman. Let us know when the gunshot.
That he wasn't observed by anyone else, and it said stealth kill, and yet they saw me, and I died.
Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it. Yeah, assholes should have minded their own business. Base camp, this is Gamma Leader. Where's our
I'm just gonna do that.
Don't give me that shit. The site is secure, but we still need some cover. I'm sure somebody heard something.
What the? How was that not?
Base camp to outpost. Come in. Outpost, are you there? Over.
How? You figure you actually have lunch now? Yeah, you should eat, Callie.
All right, let's dispose of the
That one was all levels of bullshit. I hit him in the back of the head, didn't kill him somehow, and as soon as it hit, I had a Molotov coming my way. It's like, what? Did you prepare that for, just in case something pops out of the grass? Oh.
They've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages. Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it. Yeah, assholes should have minded
His
their
head
own
is as hard
business.
as mine. Hey, my head isn't that hard. Anything's harder than my puns.
Base camp, this is Gamma Leader. Where's our backup? Don't give me that shit. The site is secure, but we still need some cover. I'm sure somebody heard something.
Base camp to outpost. Come in. Status?
She's hunting us.
Deming? Wait.
I need to get to the bottom of this.
There we go. That's that encounter dealt with. At last. I could have gone here and used things to distract them, but nah, it's fine. Just headshot them.
Are those extra fuel canisters for the siege?
Yep, got here 5 minutes ago.
Is it smart to store them that close to the wall?
Like I said, if they
Oh,
drop
there's
off,
3 of them.
we'll move them deeper inside later tonight.
Last thing we need is some gung-ho cop to lob a grenade over the wall right on top of it. Where are the reinforcements? Can't hold this gate long.
I used to see mates you. Oh fuck, you mess up. What?
Too much pressure, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Now what? I guess we just wait it out?
Yeah. Damn it. We can't really afford the delay. We're supposed to be securing that wall.
Load it up.
This storm is coming in quick. Something's wrong. Go see what.
Tunnels affecting comms. Come in. We saw the flame spike. You okay?
Oh dear. Oh, those are assault weapons.
She's killing our people! Fuck! Copy that! Target sighted!
Always hated helicopters.
Oh, it's fine. I've got an assault rifle as well. Woohoo. Oh, that's fine. It's not that many of them. Oh, the aim in this is very sticky. Whoa!
I hope that's all of them.
So do I. A scene with the sun in them makes you say, I can smell the sun. Oh, good, even more danger. So helpful to him stand next to Explodium. Oh, yeah. Yes, I very appreciate that they were standing right next to explosive things. And those exploding things happen to be so volatile that even an arrow sets them off. Explosive objects. Some handheld objects will explode when shot or thrown. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Supposed to throw that and then shoot it. And it goes, haha, exploding. Game logic, apparently. Game is game, but still, yeah. Screams at physics in pedantic German. There's definitely not going to be any adherence to normal physics in any game I play about, so... I'm pretty sure not even Doom 1 adheres to physics. Because, you know, bullets curve upwards and downwards. Oh, that's not actually what I wanted. Hold on to cast a Molotov across the bottom. Come on. Aha, there we go. And then I could just, you know... Okay, good to know that it automatically lights it and expects you to use it. cool. You Germans in engineering, like Jorg with his obsession with relevant-based stuff. That goes over my head. Although, and am I to agree with this? My dad is a crazy German scientist, and the image that you form in your head when you hear crazy German scientist is exactly what my dad looks like. I've showed her a picture and she fully agrees. Moto can confirm.
There she is.
Callie can also confirm, yes. Oh! Oh, stock right into the smaller back.
Don't hurt her.
I think it's a little late for being hurt, you know? Yoke Sprav from the Slingshot channel. Not seen it.
This isn't the way I hoped it would be. You know I've been interested in your work.
I'm kind of interested in putting a bullet in your head.
He always is.
The key of Sasha. I've sacrificed my life for this.
You haven't sacrificed your life, you're still here.
Where's the silver box of Isha? Give it to me.
So, I don't know.
It's in a safe place.
This is how every Tomb Raider adult video starts. Yeah, this is true.
It never occurred to me that you would just take. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without witness, cruelty. And certainly with none of this. But
None of this.
The box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
The worst part is she speaks like she's trying to get you riled up. Ah!
Lara,
Yeah.
you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
A tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing!
You would have done the same.
I mean, yes, but he's the bad guy. I'm supposed to be the good guy here.
By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed?
Does that make me the bad guy in this? It's that bit from Mitchell and Webb. Hans,
Cleansing has begun.
are we the baddies?
It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
Oh my god, Callie just noticed. Does she have a normal bust? Hallelujah. Yeah, she does. I mean, I'm not going to say this game's gone, you know, massively on realism, but it's a lot more realistic than the previous Tomb Raider games have been. That's a one hell of a good bra. I mean, yeah, that's also another point. It's like Tifa in the Final Fantasy VII remake. She actually has a bra. No longer worry about her breaking her back. And also, you know, Lara no longer has triangle pyramid type boobs like she did in her original incarnation. Oh, it's coming good. Not on the gates. This moves, yeah. Ho ho ho. Yeah, this is definitely a reboot of the Tomb Raider game. Lara's getting beaten up. Moses, to be honest, breaking your back isn't so much the issue with heavy boobs, but severe boob pain when you strain the connective tissues. Holding up your boobs? Ah, yeah. I can imagine. Or something holds suspend or sign of dry. Callie having the breasts that she does, she worries about her spine. Laura's were worse. This is true, yes.
Got to find high ground.
I mean, yeah, we're talking about, you know, her back being broken by her boobs, but we've just seen in a short space of time she's had someone smack her in the small of the back with a gun, then she's been thrown to the floor by a rock underwater, smashing her back, and then I pressed X. I pressed X to jump there. There we go. And also when she came out of there, another piece of wood hit her back, so her back is getting broken, just not by her boobs. This is definitely a bit more believable and realistic than Assassin's Creed parkour, and it honestly controls a little bit better as well. What's it? It was not letting me move. It says, I mean, I get you. The spine situation is a general issue, but when it comes to motion, boob pain is more relevant to me at least. Everyone says I went high ground, you say. Yeah, that's another thing that the Tomb Raider reboots brought in, is the death scenes are quite visceral. Gone. Maybe people into it. Yeah, there are going to be people who are into it, but it's just, you know, the deaths in the Tomb Raider reboot games are just a lot more visceral than the original. But then again, the original didn't allow for it so much graphically.
Laura! I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez. He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted.
She also walks pretty straight in even after all this shit. Yeah.
World. To remake it into what?
I don't know. He thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No! We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay, but first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe! Not if he gets the box.
Oh, come on, priorities, Lara.
I have to go. I'm the only one.
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Lara? Not everything is about you! These people need us here. We can do good now! Besides,
stop being selfish, Lara.
A riddle? We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city.
I mean, he's got a point. He has a lot of really good points there.
I'm gonna help these people. And then I'll find us a plane.
Yeah, Lara does seem very narcissistic. I mean, yes, okay, she's always gotten very caught up in her work, but this is... wow, this is a whole new level of that. Yeah, sit down. You just watched a child die, got smacked in the spine a bunch. Shush and get your act together. Yeah, I agree. Wow, already an hour in game-wise. 1 hour and several deaths. I really hope there isn't a trophy for finishing this game without dying once. That would be nasty. Oh.
I think we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
So you're trying to make up with him
people back there out of my head.
by just talking more about work and about the things that he shouted at you for. Bravo, Lara.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain.
Just a little rain. You've seen a friggin'
Concentrate on the
tsunami.
Cloudy Mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue.
Emma got hit in the ribs once, was in pain for a week. She gets
The
hit in the
mural
spine and
says
is like, oh, just
there'll
take
be
a
more
walk, take a bath, it's
disasters.
okay, tra-la-la.
The
Yep.
best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay.
Looks like you're
How do we
catching up to
really
the
know?
cutscene.
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors of the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
Yeah, looks like
have to
somehow
trust
we
each
went
other.
back in, went back and then went forward again. I don't know.
Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it.
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
Of course, I'm going to come back in
I
the
guess a
morning.
little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Girl, examine the situation you found yourself in and examine the merits of trust. Yep.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Puag Yaku.
Let's go.
Might get bumpy.
Might get bumpy. A little bumpy. Oh, he's dead. That's a big hailstone.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
Oh yeah, this is the beginning of, yeah, so yeah. There he goes, yep. Okay, so that was a little peek back, so he didn't just, you know, walk away from a plane crash like that. That's completely fine. Cool, cool. Ooh, okay. Well, it's worse than, you know, it's worse than before when we had our leg smashed. Oh look, seatbelts do save lives. Well, of course no one's going to be in there. There was no one there before, Lara. It's not even going to look over to the other thing and suddenly Jonah sat there like, hello, I managed to get here. To be honest, at this point I want her to die after getting trapped in the cave, a swarm of injured people and children being forced to eat corpses of the dead, feed their fathers to some children. What on earth? Emoto, that was really... that was dark. That was incredibly dark, Emoto. Lays illusions of grandeur of dark too. I mean, yes.
Miguel!
He's dead. He got smacked in the face with a hailstone about as big as your fist. He's pretty dead.
Could be useful.
Could be useful. It is useful. Oh right, so this is how they're doing the whole thing of like,
I'll keep this for later.
now, you know, now I have none of the upgrades I started the game with. Look at the situation she just put herself in. At this point, if she survives unharmed, you're going to call BS. Oh, this. If you've never seen any of the Tomb Raider reboots before, she does not get out of any of this kind of stuff unharmed. Like, she really does get injured.
Hello? Anyone? Where are they? I have to find them.
Miguel is most likely dead and been drug off and eaten. Jonah is several miles in another direction because the plane kept going for a fairly decent amount of time after it split in half. One can only suspend disbelief to a limit. Oh yeah, I know, like,
I'm getting close.
still, game logic is game logic. A lot of the things that that are going to hit
Someone's over
her
there. I have to
would,
get to them.
you know, disable or kill normal people. But like, the funny thing is with Uncharted, they the studio that made Uncharted actually came up and said, you know, the reason behind there being a health bar in the game. The reason being, it signifies Nathan's luck. When his luck runs out, his health's run out, so that's him dead. The disbelief is hanging by a noose at this point. It's a game.
Howlers. A fire. Someone must be around. Hello? Jonah! Miguel! Can you hear me? Where are you? I didn't know the storm would hit so hard. This is all my fault. I should have listened to Jonah, thought it through. I never should have taken that dagger. I hope no one else was hurt. No other village destroyed. I need to stop these cataclysms before it's too late.
This one. Okay. If Jenny isn't kicking Miguel's corpse right now, I'm disappointed. I'd be impressed of how he found Miguel's corpse because, you know, fairly decent size of wine. Yeah, alright. That as well. Can you borrow her shampoo though? Look at that glossy shiny hair. Yeah. I need a knife to be able to do something with that. Cool.
Part of the plane landed here. My gear is in that cargo. I'll need to cut it down.
Find a tool to cut down my gear. Okay.
Might be a sharp piece of scrap in that section of the rack.
Cool. I can't even open up boxes. So without a knife, she's unable to open a box like that. I could open a box like that with my bare hands. Or, you know, you could stamp on
Maybe
it.
a piece of scrap from the rack.
Oh, I don't know. Well, there goes that idea.
Damn it.
Oh no, we just, you know, now need to get wet in order for that idea to be a thing. Oh, swimming through it now. It's Mr. Eel again! I'm not getting to do any of this. There we go. Hello, Wolf. That's going well. How about you? I have a sharp thing I can get on with it.
Good, but it's dull. I need to find something to sharpen it.
Bit sour to sharpen the knife. I already did. I've already got salvage. I'm pretty sure I do.
I can use this. Still need more though.
Cut it by 4, dirtied up at the wrong time, which can be said for the same for men, probably more, that's blind how to do it. Ah.
Exactly what I was looking for. Just need a bit more.
Ah, that's more. Down there.
Got everything I need. Should head back to camp.
Why she has to be at the camp to do this, I don't know. Why she can't do it just where she is. I don't know. At least there is a sprint function. Weapon crafting. That's quite the knife. I think she's losing her mind already since she needs to speak every thought out loud. I mean, yeah. Why did she need 3 boxes of scrap?
That should be sharp
for
enough.
that. I mean, so you know, just you know, in those 3 boxes, she had exactly the materials that she needed to make a handle for the knife, a piece of flint to sharpen it, and the right kind of materials to make a holster for it. Okay, there we are. She got bitten by an ear and doesn't have a scratch on her arm now.
Something's still holding the supplies up.
Yes, like the rope that you saw earlier when you got another one of the boxes of supplies. Pay some attention to your surroundings, Lara. Ah. Deadly nerve toxins.
Yes! Now I can get my gear back.
And just see, just how little of your gear actually survived any of this. You realize we're going to pick the game apart at the seams now, only some. Yeah.
Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Why did you pack such a basic bow as opposed to, your nice athletic tech bow that you had before?
Anyone? Come in.
Miguel, where are you?
How did Miguel survive? He got beamed in the face by a hailstone. Oh. Oh. What even? How does someone survive getting beamed in the face and then a plane crash where he's been thrown from the wreckage quite clearly and yet still I don't even know. Oh. Oh. That's quite a long way down. Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Bullshitica. Oh, at least have arrows, rope arrows still. In fact, that I'm just going to very quickly bring up the stream notes. I'm going to. Oh no, I can't. No, YouTube will have a fit if I call my YouTube game Deus Ex Bullshitica. I just have to keep that in note for the description. Yay, YouTube makes sense. No, it really doesn't. Deus Ex Nonsensica. That works. A sextant. The hailstorm did smash his face to bits, so... Yeah, but he got hit right in the face, and there was a lot of blood on his face with a hailstone that's as big as someone's fist. At high speeds, and, having taken some of the windshield with it, that probably would have been enough to, at the very least knock him out. And then we have the landing to take into account as well. He should be dead. He really should be. And if you, even if not dead, even if he somehow survived, how is he, conscious? Yeah, he should have shards of glass and bone stuck in his brain and cranial bleeding, so yeah. He should be unconscious and, dying. Challenge tomb nearby. Ooh. Yep, screw Miguel, let's go and do a challenge tomb. Miguel can wait. Game logic says that he'll survive exactly as long as he needs to. Really? It's one of those things where, the game prides itself on realism, but at the same time it's like, yeah, but some of the things you're doing really ain't realistic. Too bad. Yeah, I really wanted to do a challenge tomb. Anything to go away from the story of this. Still got an hour and a half left of streaming this. Crypt discovered. Explore crypts to discover the secrets. I will quite happily. I want to do this, but I don't have that shit. Oh no. Yeah. At the very least, you know, she somehow managed to keep her rope arrows. Even though the concept of rope arrows just makes very little sense. Ooh.
Careful. Careful.
It's fine. You only might just scratch yourself and get tetanus. It's fine. I honestly thought she was about to pull that. Ew, muddy. Make out with those corpses, why don't you?
I wonder where this will lead.
Necrophilia. Dead girls don't say no. Oh, that was dark. Possibly a bit too dark, but hey. Try tongue butthole, and there's the Dark Souls reference. I got a skill point by looking at a mural. Or try head.
Shit!
Or, you know, the old classic of Amazing Chester head. Excuse me? I jumped upwards and yet it said no. What? Literally so dark you need a flashlight. Yeah. But she has no Amazing Chester head. Yes, she does.
Careful. Careful.
I mean, yeah, it's not like what it was used to denote in Dark Souls itself originally, though, with, you know, Gwyneth. Amazing chest so large it's as big as your as the main character.
Wonder where this will lead.
So oh yeah, it saves the collectibles I get, but it doesn't save the quest I make in the progress I make in the tomb itself. Cool. So what's that way? Original Lara pre-boob reduction, we've got an impromptu boob job squeezing through those arrows. Yeah, this is very true.
Shit!
This seems to describe a hidden chamber nearby.
So jumping up on a platform, falling down in the middle of it. Cool. But it's one of those things you can jump up from either side. I'm going to say that it's up here or something like that. Well, there's the chamber itself. That in there is the chamber that it's referring to. need to find where in the verticality of this level I can jump into it. So it ain't here. I'm very certain that's not the hidden chamber there. That's definitely death. That's most assuredly death. That's also death. That is death. I know I've already fallen down there once as well. On the other side of it. Oh, there's nothing there. That looks like it could be tied to it. Ah. There we are. To be honest, at this point, he'd prefer death. Just to get out from the story. Yeah, don't blame you. I mean, to be fair, the appeal of the Tomb Raider games has never really been story. It's been about, you know, doing this, the puzzles, the exploration, the jumping about. Maybe a bit of the combat, but meh. Well, at least it's kept this around. Documents, and a mural. I got a skill point. Awesome. Right. Now let's go all the way back around here again and find out what was down the other path. Here. Motor says, I'm a lazy, fat, somewhat spoiled cat who prefers to spend life curled up in a warm nest with a cup of coffee. If I were in a situation like that, I prefer immediate death. Yeah. Hold on, Lara Croft in this reboot didn't have dual pistols, right? Not in the first game. She got, like... It was a bit of fan service nod at the very end of the first game that she got a second pistol and that's how you kill the final boss. But I can't remember if that translated into the second game, and I don't know if it's in this one. It might be one of those things that, you know, you can craft a second holster, and then you can go around with dual pistols. Oh, I have gear. I get gameplay benefits from one. Excellent. Need the climbing axe there.
That's got to be the way up.
I mean, yet. Dual pistols to keep it difficult to keep it accurate and balanced. And yeah. I think, you know, the dual pistols at the end of the first game was more of a nod to the original game more than a intended gameplay feature going forward, because, yeah. If you're going to go for a game that's realistic, you don't have dual pistols, because dual pistols just, nah. They may look cool, but, yeah. Just notice you're supposed to hook both ankles over the rope. That might have been a graphical error. Because I honestly wasn't paying attention. Okay, says, okay, watching this, I know why they changed her body. It was basically so they could animate these movements. Yeah. Pretty much. They could animate those movements and, you know, not have her dying as a result, or severely injuring herself. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the camp. At the very least, because of the fact that I have an outfit to craft now. I know there's a challenge tomb nearby. I've tried to go in it, but you said I can't because I need the climbing axe. So don't keep reminding me that there's one nearby if you're not going to let me do it, game. Inventory. Crafting upgrades. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I can do bow. Outfits. Full body. Angel of Darkness. Is it actually going to... Oh, I had to... Oh, wow! Okay. Okay, yeah, fine. That's, yeah, nice little nods to Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Oh my god, ew. Yeah. Yeah, that was, that's what she used to look like from Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Tomb Raider... Oh! Wow! Tomb Raider 2, there. Yeah, there's the, yeah. Bomber jacket. Yeah, but, just gonna go change back to... I mean, it's giving me the... Oh, there we go. Tactical Adventurer. Evening Star's boots. Oh, that's a lot of crafting materials needed. Gain additional plant and mineral crafting resources from each source. Okay, that's not bad. Inch physical resources. Rope. Infinite rope. And rappel wire. It's disgusting. That's giving you Resident Evil 2 vibes. I mean, we are talking that the original Tomb Raiders were for quite a long time ago. I can't do any of the upgrades. I really can't. I have a supreme lack of... Oh, excuse me. Supreme lack of any sort of resources. Story rewards. Okay. Resist damage for enemies for a short period of time after healing wounds in combat. Okay. Perform a stealth kill takedown without alerting nearby enemies. That should just happen. This Sunday for horror stuff. Yep. Same start time as this stream was, but it's going to go on for 6 hours, and hopefully covering 3 horror games, each getting 2 hours of showtime. Peacefully while scavenging, ultimately loot enemies killed by stealth takedown. Well, we're just going to do Serpent Strike. So when I stealth kill someone, other things aren't going to get alerted. I'm honestly just more inclined to... there's actually no point in trying to get all the collectibles. Might as well just advance over this way. Oh, so me going away and doing something else means the rope is no longer here. Cool. Yeah. Okay, Callie. Speak to you later. Have a good trip. Oh yeah, you're right. She does only hook over one of her legs over the over that. And to be fair, the rope is actually going through her leg as well. So yeah. It's quite obvious, you know, like what you can see what they're intending to do with this.
Miguel?
But yeah, at the same time,
I don't like this. Miguel? Where are you?
she's wasting so much energy. Yeah, she's like, it's also very much like the people who've made this were very much like, we want to create this experience.
Miguel?
Do we want to actually research
Miguel?
survival stuff? Nah. Well, Miguel's probably dead. I mean, that's a significant amount of blood loss. And both of his shoes. Oh no, that's just actually a satchel type thing. That's a very big satchel.
Miguel?
That's a lot of blood. He's probably dead. Yep, he's dead. Is it a bear? Oh no, it's... looks like a leopard. Wow. Oh, of course, there's another one. Yeah, there was no chance you were going to get that shot off, dear. Definitely not. Yeah, now they've got camouflage on their side.
Holy shit.
Make it... oh, they're jaguars. Okay. Oh, those are a challenge. Right. I thought they actually would have items.
Got to be careful here.
I am wondering how much of this, you know... can't resist a Bloodborne reference, so that's almost biblical amount of blood. Yeah. I'm pretty sure jaguars don't act like that when they're hunting something. That's just, you know, to make the game make you remember. It's like, oh yes, they're still a thing. It's like, if they're hunting me, then I shouldn't know they're a thing. Oh, defeat the jaguars.
That's it.
I can't actually see the jaguar. Thought I hit like it. This is jungle, not a catwalk. Yeah. Why are the monkeys sat there like they're an audience?
It's working.
I have to craft silent arrows. Oh, I am really not doing well at this aiming business. The aiming in this is not that good anyway. Gotcha. I'm sorry, but how many times have I hit that in the face and it's not died? This is really, really just what? Oh great. Press circle to evade incoming attacks. You know what? I was doing that. You were even showing me the slowdown prompt that I was evading, but you hit me anyway. So the knife doing what I've done with a load of arrows is what did it. You know, the shooting the thing in the head several times with arrows didn't kill it. But the knife, yeah, that did it. What? Why? Why is it backing off? How convenient the blood never fell into our eyes either. Yeah, I know. Oh look, now it's unlocked the way for me to progress. Yeah, I don't understand what just happened there. How? How did any of that make any sort of sense? True question, it didn't. Yeah. It's like, I don't even know what this game is even trying to do anymore. And see, here is me thinking this was going to be another one of those Freedom Friday games. Like, I'll play it once and then, you know, I'll enjoy it and that will either go into being a stream or I'll just go off and mainline and play it absolutely to death. After playing even this little bit, I've not been playing for 2 hours, not even 2 hours. I was like, I really don't even care if I actually finish this game. This is just, yeah, I don't. Wow. I mean, even, you know, discounting the non-adherence to real life and physics and all that, it's still like a lot of this just was nonsensical. It makes no sense. There is nothing at all to justify a lot of the stuff that's going on. Oh, don't worry about the amount of swearing, MAQ. I don't mind, you know, swearing in the chat. As you know, I tend not to read out the swearing if I can help it, just because, you know,
that's part of the wreckage.
I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube for it, even though the worst that YouTube can really do is say, oh, this isn't suitable for being monetized. I'm not even trying to get my videos on YouTube monetized, because the requirements to get YouTube monetization are so stupid. They might as well not, you know, you might as well not bother. Like, if anyone ever wants to try and get into a YouTube career and make money from it, my advice to them is good luck, because, you know, I would not recommend it to anyone. It's not even YouTube being awful. It really isn't. It's not just their algorithms. To qualify for actually being able to make money from your videos and to be able to get monetized, you have to get first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of your content being watched by other people. That's the requirement for them to consider letting you be monetized. And then you've got to follow YouTube's weird
Jonah, are you there?
weird requirements, then you're subject to its algorithms. I mean, at this point, your disbelief, which hung itself earlier, has stopped kicking. Yeah. Oh, and what a surprise, we're, you know, quite nicely in a camp. Oh, and there's the climbing axe. You know, that thing which lets us go and do other things, and it's quite a vital gameplay mechanic. It's only taken 2 hours to get to. And magically Jonah's there.
I thought I got you killed.
You did. I am a ghost.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
He didn't make it.
Oh, come on, there's no need to be nice and, you know...
What's wrong with your arm?
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
So why are they doing this? Why?
That storm from earlier was the storm. The one from the mural.
What was the point of him getting a parasite that she didn't get? And why is she extracting it now? What is this trying to prove? What's this trying to show?
We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
Oh.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you.
At least burn the knife to disinfect it, burn out the wound, find how to draw out the nasty stuff.
But if
Yeah, this is just...
Who stops the
Wow.
cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down.
Who? You have no dependents, Lara. You barely have any friends. Who are you letting down?
A few hours. We could have turned back.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Okay.
Eli? My cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
You name your parasite after your...
Eli.
After your cousin. Yeah, cool. I just...
Thanks.
Oh, and she's just got, you know, nice, clean, sterile bandages just sat in her pocket. Those ain't gonna... Those are just gonna make things worse. With the amount of times she's been in underwater and caked in mud, those bandages are not sterile. They ain't gonna do anything but give him an infection.
I think we can see the village through the vines over there.
I'm glad you stayed at the crash site.
If you were out there, I wanted to find me. I had a flare gun.
Yeah, I think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
Yes, poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
I was trying to figure out if the water was clean. Got my answer. We can get through here. Give me a hand.
Nice one discussing with my cousin's name. He'll appreciate it. Yeah. He's going to develop a fever around 24 hours and die within 2 hours from proven dehydration. I mean, also, he could just, you know, die of, you know, puncture wound to the brain. Could do it. The game's not going to let me. Nah, it's really not going to let me. Put him out of his misery.
You sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely...
No, don't stay close to her. Because if you're on a precipice like that, the last thing you want is a larger amount of weight in a small area, because it's going to cause them to fall. Yeah, like that.
Almost there. Heard that before.
So far, what's the horror that gives me nightmares days? Are you talking game or film?
Oh, gotcha.
If you're talking game, none of them have so far.
I'm okay. Just a couple more steps.
Game? Yeah, no. There has been no horror game that has
You're
affected
right.
me after I've stopped playing it.
I'm okay.
Film? Only because when I very first saw it, I was young and it really, really stuck with me. But Event Horizon. That film really, really scared the bejesus out of me.
What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
The bridge is down. Maybe we could lift it with those counterweights.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hope that this structure is here was brought out into that village.
A llama figure. Llama getting tied to this game. Where are they? Which part of the world again? I think Peru. Event Horizon, you've heard about it, never watched it. It's a very good quality horror film.
This water is drinkable.
And it even features Sam Neill in it, who's a fantastic actor.
I think I'll stick to the bottles we found in the cargo from the plane. Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow. You know, if I had known how much time I'd spent in the wilderness,
You like John Carpenter's The Thing? That's also a very good film. The interesting thing about
Give me a hand.
The Thing is that if you pay very close attention to it, it still holds the record for the fewest number of errors in a film ever. And that's because there was a strike partway through. There was an actor strike partway through, and so John Carpenter just basically sat there with a red pen and went through the script like with a fine-tooth comb and got rid of every single error he could find in it. So everything in the film is completely traceable. James received it very negatively when it came out. It's appreciated now, but still, yeah. I mean, that can be the problem with a lot of modern horror film. Well, a lot of horror films anyway. It's such a, in some ways, it can be such a niche market. I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I really don't know.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Yes, that I can tell. This won't be bad at all for me. Just jump in and drown Lara. I mean, yeah, that will just, you know, be a quick fix. I mean, it's going to kill me, but let's see. Yep. Oh, it wasn't a drowning. It was, you know, smacked against a rock. Right. Ah, okay. There's a little thing down here as well. Okay, I think I see what I've got to do. Can you tell you're kind of done with this game even just watching it? I mean, I don't blame you. I'm kind of done with this as well. I'm still going to be streaming it for another hour.
Wasn't your thing?
Favorite line from the thing though, I know you gentlemen have been through a lot, but for the current time, I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this effing couch. Yeah. If that's how it goes, I'm pretty sure it does. So, as far as I'm aware, if I do this... excuse me!
The bucket's leaking.
There we go.
Okay, Jonah, you can let go. Guess we go through here.
After you. What's that?
I think it's some sort of sealer or... Help me with this.
Sure.
Careful, Lara. Last time you were fiddling with something you didn't know about, you caused a friggin' apocalypse.
It's a recipe.
A recipe?
It seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
Okay, so what is this mystical recipe that I've just unlocked? Eye of the Eagle. Perception herbal mixture. Allows me to sense animals and natural resources throughout the environment. Alright, okay. Nah, that's not really going to be helpful against the jaguar. It's just going to say, oh look, there's an enemy.
We're getting closer to the village.
Can't wait to get back to civilization.
Ain't gonna be civilization the way that you know. It really isn't. Yeah, it's a death drop. These tutorials are really annoying. Cool, I really needed to see that, didn't I? There. Sorry, Bunny, but you're in this game, ergo you're a source of frustration, so I'm taking my annoyance out. Have I played any game from the Fear series? Yep, loved them. Well, the first two anyway. The third one was crap.
There is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru. Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes stop in Mexico. Like he lost interest, or... I don't know. The next volume picks up in Syria.
So, with me in horror games, they have to fall into a certain niche. Otherwise, I just don't enjoy playing them. Like, the stealth horror games, where you are up against something that you have absolutely no chance of going up against. Like Outlast and Alien Isolation, really not a fan of those. I'm not good. I'm not good with them. I'm not really keen on playing them. But in the so I like there to be a little bit of action in my horror game, but at the same time there can't be too much. Oh, of course, there's a Jaguar. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. That's right, yeah. You had a better line of fire on it than she does. Well, there you go, so look, she's injured. She's got, you know, open wounds on her back. Why do we also have the monkeys again? Seriously, why? Oh, if you want to give an evade tooltip, at least make sure your friggin' evade system works. Put it out of its misery at least. Jesus. Alright, so what a great idea. Let's hope we decipher these ancient words right and trust the recipe that's corpses strewn next to it. Ingest random herbs, now hope for the best. It's like... Ah, just...
Are you okay?
Help me with this.
I mean, that's quite a nasty wound on her back. So the camera from us to this point, especially secure for me. Yeah.
I'm gonna go make camp.
What the? Why is she acting pissed off like again at him? I don't even know. He was showing that he cared, you know. She's got a really nasty wound on her back. He's drawing attention to it. It's like, and she's like, meh. She's acting as if this is the first time that she's done this, but it's not.
Let me take a look at that.
Well, at least, you know, she's not saying, oh, you know, don't do this.
It's not pretty.
At least what he had in his hand looked like an actual proper medical kit.
You know...
There we go. He's actually using proper medical equipment on her. Good.
I've been thinking about my brother. I always try to protect him. From my father.
Why give this revelation now? Why do we need this emotional commentary? Why? Really?
You did everything
You're amazed they even have medical equipment? I mean, from the plane.
If I had been in the right
he was with the plane crash where the majority of the supplies were, so...
would still be here.
That's at least, you know, where, you know, feasible explanation as to where he got the equipment from.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I didn't see him do anything apart from just, you know, wiping the blood off the wound. So it's not been dressed, it's not been, you know, treated or stitched or anything. Yeah. But then they walk X, Y, Z distance away from that. Oh yeah, since there, but he was, you know, hold up on there, so, you know. he probably still had a few in his back pocket somewhere.
I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid.
Why are we doing the attempted emotion involvement now?
Hide things. About her especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from
I
looking.
mean, letting the wound dry on its own is okay if it's clean, but this is not clean. Yeah, the surrounding environment is not clean, and you know this.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
And you know the fact that jaguar had just gotten done eating another person,
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box.
and then it's bitten her, and you have no idea what it's done with its mouth in between there. So you know there's probably some infection going on there as well.
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive.
It should be in some state of shock at this point. Yeah, she definitely should be. I mean, maybe that's what, you know, her quietness was supposed to be. Oh, she's in a state of shock, she's gone quiet. Like, that's not what shock is like at all.
It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want to keep playing this. I'm not even paying attention to this cutscene most of the time. But also at this point it's kind of like it's too late to switch to another game because, well, with 45 minutes before my usual stream end time, it's not a lot of time to get a good amount of gameplay in. She's way too coherent for the shit that she just went through. Yeah, she is.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king. Reach the forbidden tomb.
This is how you react to DS1 lore. This is how I react to Dark Souls 2 in its entirety. I just don't care.
Fraught with trials.
Oh, random
The adventurer should
flashback.
not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad. The high walls of the castle beckon, taunting.
What? Dark Souls 1 is good, yes. Dark Souls 1 is good, Dark Souls 3 is good. Bloodborne is okay. Sekiro is fraught with frustration. Dark Souls 2, I just can't get on with. I just can't. So what's this? Why are we doing this now? What is the point of any of this? You might already hate her. Like you tend to have 20% more patience with children than adults, but you already hate her. Dark Souls 2 is blur, but you love it. That's fine for you. I just can't.
Out over a lake of bubbling lava.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'll say, look, even as a child, she wasn't doing it properly. So you know, she picked it up badly. Oh, from a young age, she still had those survival instincts.
Looks like there's something up there in the crow's nest. I'll have to do better.
Okay. Survival instinct in your dad's backyard. Yep. I mean, in fairness, I'm the one who was actually selecting that. So I had control over that. This time we've done with this game, apparently. Oh yeah, I know I am. I know I really am.
A test of skill. Our hero will need a bullseye to weigh down that basket.
So I need to go and find some more of those things to... Carry over and throw at that. Cool. Glad to know you won't buy this one. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I'm just glad I got it cheap. Oh, there's one. Seriously, I don't get what the point of this is.
The White Queen, locked away, but not forgotten.
You only have the first one from Reboot. That is seriously the best one. Child, your father called you, by the way. Go inside, at least listen to what he has to say to you. I mean, to be fair, I'm controlling this child, as I know. I'm not going to do it. At this point, when you're criticising that kind of thing, you know, it's me doing all this. There we go.
The treasure is revealed.
The treasure is revealed. It's a photo.
The floor gives way. Lara tumbles into the darkness. Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty.
They're rabbits. So we need to get into there, but do we use anything that, you know? I'm a disobedient daughter, no dessert for me. Good, I don't like dessert.
Treasure in the forbidden tomb.
So, you know, there's no discernible way in from the back garden here, so Lara's forced to climb.
To avoid alerting the king.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
Yeah, right, she is.
She hasn't much time.
Brave adventurer, climb the castle.
Kingsguard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
So I get, you know, the thing that, you know, the kids do a lot of climbing and all that stuff, but I don't think any kid does it to this extent.
Taller than she thought. Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in.
That is irresponsible. No, that's just her being stupid. Like,
Our hero spies another entrance.
I'm pretty sure I've never ever seen or heard of a child actually going to this sort of length of climbing a building. You know, people, yes.
Shoo,
But a child? I don't know. I wonder if I jumped off here, it would be a...
confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind.
So if I was to, you know, jump off here, would that be, you know, causing a time paradox? You know, Lara died or got seriously injured whilst doing this, and therefore she got the trauma, so she didn't actually do any of this. Oh wait, no. No, she's still getting hurt even as a child. No. And yet still, this is not the worst. This is not the worst Square Enix game I've played. It really isn't. There are worse games than this that Square Enix have made.
She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
What's the worst one? Deus Ex. Without a shadow of doubt, the Deus Ex games are just awful. Emoto can confirm, I was one of those kids, I climbed trees and got cherries, but never like that. Not even the more brave girl I play with is nearly as stupid as that. So this is complete nonsense. Wait, Deus Ex? Yeah. Don't like it. I think it's an absolute garbage series of games.
Invisible force field stand There must be another entrance.
Like, I'm a massive fan of cyberpunk games and the cyberpunk genre in general, but Deus Ex actually makes me hate it. Even the first one, yes. Yes, the original one, even with playing JC Denton, hated it. That was the close to being somewhat good. Closest, but still then, not a fan of it.
At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful.
Who designs their house like this? Never met anyone that hated the game? Yeah, I cannot stand Deus Ex. Any of them. Well, however young she is, she's already picked up how to swear. Oh, perfect landing.
Her audacity. She's close now.
What's that? Has she skinned her knee? I think she skinned her knee.
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb.
What? I'm struggling to realise what any of this is. Why? Why is this? Why is there a puzzle on the floor that I'm going to have to solve now?
By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
Find the White Queen.
Coordinates might have something to do with the globe.
The globe? Oh, right, okay. What makes you hate Deus Ex so much? Because it manages to take the whole premise of being a cyberpunk game and turn it into a political conspiracy theorist's wet dream. And that's not what cyberpunk is to me. Cyberpunk isn't a political genre. Cyberpunk is a battle of survival in a world ruled by corporations where politicians have little to no say in things anymore. Girl, your knees are torn to shreds, your thighs hang from your legs and ribbons, your palms are peeled off your hands, and your brain is swimming in a pool of blood from the concussion you just gave yourself. Yep. Wait, no, that was 90 east. 30 north, 90 east.
With light, unlock her love's release. It worked.
What?
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Okay, so if that's there... Okay, so we need to get shields to that bit and that bit. This is almost kind of like Nine Men's Morris. Almost. If many will disagree though, I only had no interest in that series. Oh yeah, to be honest, I'm used to people disagreeing with me on games, but, you know, doesn't really matter, it's my opinion. And I'm not going to play a game series or enjoy a game series just because people say it's popular or it's supposed to be good. when I don't think it is at all. Like another one, like Halo, can't stand that series either. The first Halo game, yeah, it was good, it was nice and innovative. Following that, awful. Previous one, Bethesda, was heated. Don't even know. I didn't get through it. I played the first one. Well, no, I played the first of the Bethesda ones. Well, no, I played the first of the Square Enix ones. Didn't like it, and just never went back for any more. Because I played the original, didn't like the original. So the thing that I liked about the original, the only thing I liked about the original Deus Ex was the nano augmentation. Previous one, Bethesda, was heated. Oh, you mean my arguments? Yeah. Bethesda are about one of the worst game developers I've ever come across. Well, one of the worst publishers I've come across.
Maria Theresa died a painful death, to which the king said, "This
Yeah.
is the first trouble she has given me." The Sun King, Louis XIV,
Yeah, as I was saying, the first of the very first Deus Ex, when doing the nano augmentation, I liked that. I like that view on it. But then when they rebooted and went back to the old mechanical style, I was like, why? Why have you gone into the past when what the original did was actually had the potential to be good? Just aside from the fact that no matter what you do in any of the Deus Ex games, it's just it just winds up going down into a conspiracy theory. It's like, why? What's the point of throwing everything into a conspiracy theory? It's not necessary.
The head of King David. From a shepherd to a king. Imagine that. A quotation from Chaucer. What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing. Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. A Yatiri, a South American healer. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder if it lost its mother too.
We've got serious mother issues. Like most of the time you get daddy issues, but no, this is mother issues, the game.
No matter where you stand, these masks seem to stare at you. This looks Mayan. Is it Kukulkan? I wonder who those two dogs are. Animal skulls, an omen of death. And I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary.
I don't care.
This box contains the bones of the dead.
There are so many.
Can't read the inscription.
There are so many things to interact with. I'm just, I'm really beyond caring now. Oh, look.
The great bat's wings unfurl.
And shine down.
The knight's shield reflects the lightning.
Oh, it looks like I've already sold it
The
beforehand.
White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
Oh. There's no depth to how done I am with this. I don't blame you. So, we move this to close up.
Now I can
that.
free her.
And then we bring the
With light,
White Queen.
unlock her love's release.
When you say it as if I hadn't already opened the thing. Cross the unknown threshold.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
I'm so done. And Moto's also very done.
And is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of...
Most hated game ever? No, I still hate Deus Ex more than this. I'm just, you know, I'm done with this game. There are a load of games that I hate and will refuse to absolutely play. This, I can't be bothered. It's failed to grip me and it's annoyed me more than anything else.
You and me riding a T-Rex.
Oh.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
At least in Sekiro I have frustration and fun. Yeah, in Sekiro I actually have fun and, you know, it's actually enjoyable for people to watch me play, whereas this is just awful.
Your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
I'm going to really regret trying to go through this later.
Dad? Dad? Please, Dad. Wake up.
What just happened? He got shot. Wow. Apparently he shot himself, but I'm pretty sure that it was made to look like suicide. So Lara's probably going to think, oh, he shot himself, and then it's going to say, actually, no, I killed your father. It was me all along. Ah, there's the big baddie.
Morning.
Oh.
So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
Wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
Access the inventory to equip my outfit. Just out of nowhere I get the vest of the Empress Jaguar. What the... And the boots of the Empress Jaguar. Reduce noise from now make me hard to detect. I don't even know. What the... Why would you tell me that in the description? Increased breath capacity when swimming underwater. Fine. Stacks with Cayman's Breath 2. Like, I would assume it would. What would be more important would be for you to say on Cayman's Breath 2, stacks with Cayman's Breath 1. That's how you do do a tooltip to tell you if something stacks or not. You tell it on the advanced level that it stacks with the lower level. You don't say on the lower level it stacks with an advanced level. That's not how you do things. Is this Square Enix B team or something that did this? Oh wait, no. I think Square Enix may have only been the publishers for this. I honestly think that it's Eidos Montreal that did this. In which case, wow. Wow, Eidos, you are really, really awfully. How could you make one game that even from watching you get frustrated? I honestly, I'm starting to think that it wasn't Square. I really do think this was only published by Square Enix. I don't think they were developing this. Because Why would Eidos only publish a game that they pretty much, you know, brought to the main visibility after Crystal Dynamics started it? You have an open wound on your back still. Put a dead animal hide on it. If you're lucky, the mad at eating the way they're eating flesh before it poisons your blood. Yeah, like, yes, she's made something out of hide, but she hasn't got anything to cure it or to tan it or anything like that. I just... Alternate outfits. Some outfits give gameplay benefits when worn. Switch outfits base count by accessing the inventory menu. Well, you know what? I hate to do this, but it's only 20 minutes or so, but I'm cutting the stream short. This game has been frustrating beyond belief at the fact that it's just awful. And I'm very certain that Eidos were the one who developed this and just cocked it up supremely. So, yeah, I'm going to be ending it there. Thank you very much for those who did come and watch this stream. I'm sorry it was an awful game. I honestly thought this was going to be something good. I will put up a poll for next week's Freedom Friday on the group. Although saying that as well, I might just say, you know what, I'm just going to... In fact, no, I'm not going to put it up for a vote because I'm running very low on titles to offer votes for. So next Freedom Friday, I'm already deciding I'm going to be playing Nier Automata. I finished it before, I've gone through everything of it before, but it's such an amazing game, and with the remake of the preceding game coming out at some point soon, I will play Nier Automata next Friday. And I will, you know, it's going to be the same format as a Freedom Friday, so it's going to be for 3 hours, and I'm going to enjoy 3 hours of Nier Automata because it's such a good game. And I'm going to be playing it completely from the beginning because I got the final ending in it, which erased all my save data. So going in completely blank save game wise, but not knowledge wise, because I already know what goes on in the game and I've platinumed it before. So there probably won't be much that's going to be a surprise to it, but it's still a really good game. But yeah, the next stream is going to be Sunday at 4 PM UK time, and it's going to be the Mega Horror stream, 6 hours, 3 horror games, and we're going to see how that goes. I mean, I'm going to aim for doing 2 hours per horror game, but if one of the games turns out to be, you know, awful or not that interesting or not even that horrific, I will just say, you know what, we're going to cut this one short and we're going to go straight into the next one. You know, give some more time to one of the other games. But yeah, the game's going to be on that Mega Horror stream is going to be Uncanny Valley, Claire, and The Evil Within. Probably in that order as well, because I arbitrarily decided it was going to be in that order. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along for this awful garbage of a game. And I will see you all next time. And until then, stay safe. Bye bye.